Every now and then you might hear somebody finding that real estate deal of a lifetime. And if you think it can only happen on those TV shows, think again, because if you do take the time to find them, there's bargains all across Southwest Florida. Tell us where to look. Our Wink News real estate expert Denny Grimes is here this morning. We appreciate you coming in. Let's talk about where you find these really good bargains and that dreaded foreclosure word as part of this process.
Right. Well, there's foreclosures out there, and I want to just from a definition of terms, the REO, real estate owned, bank owned foreclosures, all synonymous in this interview right here. And we're talking about the foreclosures that made it through the process. Now they're listed with a realtor on MLS.
Right. So they're back where you would see them if you were house hunting or whatnot, or the sign in the yard kind of thing.
Right. And there's some misconceptions about it. Number one, the first misconception is that they're always like fixer-uppers on the beat-up properties. And that's not really true. In Southwest Florida, they range from $35,000 to over $4 million. And you look right here. Both those homes basically are in Southwest Florida. Both are foreclosure, and both have closed this year. So you can find some really nice homes.
You can go from one end of the spectrum here completely. That's pretty amazing.
And the interesting thing is the average sales price really in our area is around $300,000. There's another misconception out there that basically that there aren't any homes available in the foreclosure market anymore. We sold 1,100 of them last year, and currently if somebody's in the market for a foreclosure, there's 100 for sale now. And the third misconception is it's always the best buy. That's not necessarily true, although bank owns or REOs can be great sellers if the buyers understand how to move forward.
So what do you do if you're interested in this market? How do you take care of this if you want to buy one of these owned homes?
Well, two things. They have to be prepared. They have to be realistic. Number one, buyers should do their homework. Understand the market so when a good deal comes along, they can recognize it. The second thing, they should use technology to let them know of when the foreclosures are coming on the market. Yes, their agent can put them on some sort of a portal. However, if they're not working with an agent, they need to get on a portal so they know about the properties first when they come on the market. And third, Rob, they need to be ready to buy, have their financing in place so that they can act with speed. The other part is they have to be realistic.
And that means knowing what to do and what you're going to get.
Well, absolutely. I mean, the banks basically, you can get a good buy. However, these are bankers. Bankers know numbers, so there's no buy one, get one free, half price offers. So basically, be realistic. Most of the best foreclosures are selling inside 30 days. So you got to act fast and be realistic, no contingencies on the offers. The other thing in Southwest Florida is that buyers, if they are patient enough, are going to get a better buy. The studies show that you're going to probably spend or invest 10 to 12% less on a foreclosure below market value than you would on a regular resale. So it's worth the time and effort if you prepare yourself.
But you've got to be ready. I think that's probably one of the big keys is to A, know the market, but then be ready. You've got to buy when the iron is hot.
Yes, every buyer out there should have a list of foreclosures, and their agent can provide that. If they don't have one, they can email me, Denny@DennyGrimes.com. I'll send them a current list of foreclosures are for sale. And there's a saying in real estate, you never steal in slow motion. And Murphy's Law is also alive and well in real estate. It says when the best deal comes around, you're not going to be prepared to act on it. So right. We encourage our buyers to be ready and ready to act fast.
You've got to get to be ready to knock those both out of the park. Are these foreclosures lingering over from the crisis, or are they, just because it had so many, or are these newer for unrelated reasons?
It's the normal course of business. We're looking, less than 5%. So a percentage, there's not many. However, they trickle onto the market, and when they trickle on, there's a buying opportunity for someone. And so the buyer should be ready and be diligent.
So they're still there. You may not have been thinking of them, but they're there if you want to go get them.
That's right.
All right, good advice. And now we know how to do it. Be ready to buy. Thanks, Denny, for coming in. Wink News this morning. We'll be right back.